In the NFL, conventional wisdom is everywhere. But one man is out there looking for something different, looking for someone willing to go against the grain.
All right, Vinny, going against the grain this week, you're telling me that the Patriots are going to lose and the Falcons are going to lose at home, and we're going to have a Harbaugh Bowl.
Yeah, because you're going against the grain, because that hasn't happened since 1997 in the playoffs. You'll recall John Elway, Brett Favre, Packers, Broncos. That was a pretty good Super Bowl. So I think we might see it again here. The Harbaugh brothers, there's something about them. They're tough, they're gritty. You got to have that makeup to win on the road.
All right, I think people would probably be okay. Wouldn't feel like, the 49ers going into Atlanta and winning wouldn't strike them as crazy.
So that's not crazy. But the daily double, that's a little bit harder to pull off. And the Ravens, though, you saw last year's game. They were in New England, had the Lee Evans catch that should have been made, had the field goal attempt that should have been made. 23-20, they lose, but they know they can win up there.
Right.
They won in the playoffs there just a few years ago. Dominated the Patriots, so they're not afraid of them. They're playing fearless, and they have that Ray Lewis guy to play for.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what are they going to have to do to slow Brady down? What have they been successful in the past?
I think you have to flip the script, and you have to see what you can do to speed up the game on your side. Ravens have to come out firing, be aggressive, go for those big plays. They happened in Denver. They got a lot of long touchdowns, including that 70-yarder where no one remember to cover Jacoby Jones. So, and then you look at all their weapons. Ray Rice, we didn't mention him. You got those passing weapons for Joe Flacco. He's red hot right now. Ray Rice, can always be a difference maker.
Okay, what about Joe Flacco? It feels to me like he's had a great playoff so far. He's been under a lot of heat coming into it because they kind of struggled down the stretch. How do you think he's going to perform on Sunday?
Well, last year, if you look at the championship game, Flacco, same number of attempts, completions. He outplayed Tom Brady. He should have won the game. Brady had 2 bad interceptions that game. Go back to week 3 this year. He was a better quarterback on the field when the Ravens won in Baltimore. So Joe Flacco's a little cocky and confident, but that's what you want when you're facing a guy like Tom Brady. You don't want a scared quarterback. I think you got to feel really confident in him right now if you're a Ravens fan.
They have beat New England earlier this year, so what's their confidence level?
Their confidence is really high, and their emotions are really high. Let's not forget the thing about Ray Lewis here. They know that every game could be his last, and when you have a guy leading you in that way for so many years, you want to do everything you can to win for him one last time, and I think that can't be denied in this game.
All right, let's go back to Atlanta and talk about the 49ers going in there and winning. I think a lot of people could see it in main part because of what Russell Wilson almost pulled off last week. Colin Kaepernick now comes in there. Is he going to run wild? Is that the key to this game?
Well, you look at the Falcons' defense, they've struggled against running quarterbacks all year, whether it be the read option or just scrambling. So when you look at Wilson last week, had a good game. Cam Newton, 2 games against the Falcons, really owned their defense. Kaepernick kind of mixes what those 2 guys do really well, and he's hot. He had 444 total yards last week. Pretty amazing.
All right, there you go. Going against the grain, picking both road teams to win and a Harbaugh Bowl at the end of it all. That's Vinny Iyer. I'm Tom Vandervoort. Thanks for watching.